Every great romance, from Hallmark movies to contemporary novels, hinges on one thing: a choice, a moment when the heart wants one thing, but life demands another. Today, we're breaking down the emotional conflicts that make romance stories unforgettable. Hi, I'm S.W. Bayless, author and storyteller, and welcome to the first episode of a new series that I'm calling Conflict of Choice. In this series, we're diving into the emotional dilemmas that drive romance stories, the choices that force characters to grow, to risk, and of course, to love. So now, you're asking yourself, what is a conflict of choice? For me, a conflict of choice is the emotional crossroad that is at the center of every romance. It's not a question of will they or won't they, but it's the question of what are they willing to risk? What are they willing to sacrifice? And what choices will they make when life becomes complicated? Hallmark uses it, rom-coms use it, and contemporary romances thrive on it. So, why does this matter to you as a viewer or a reader of romance? People don't fall in love with characters because they're perfect. They fall in love with characters because there is some choice that they have to make that makes them feel human. The conflict of choice creates tension, vulnerability, emotional stakes, character growth, and that slow burn anticipation. It's the heartbeat of every story. Think about any romance that you've seen. There's typically a heroine that has to make a choice. The big city job versus the small town love. She could also have, the ambitious career that she has to choose between some type of emotional healing or wound. In contemporary romances, you typically have the safe choice or the risky choice, the future versus the familiar, the unknown versus the known. These choices make the story feel real. Okay, so now that we know that, let's look at the three main types of choice. You have the emotional choice, which usually stems from some type of self-doubt or fear or insecurity. Then you have the emotional conflict, the job, some type of external circumstances, even timing. Then you have the relational conflict. This is the type of conflict that creates tension, opposites attract, miscommunication, forbidden love. Every romance includes at least one. And for me, the romances that I typically like reading or seeing, they include all three. Why this applies to romance stories. So I recently had an opportunity to see a romance that was called, I believe, Napa Ever After. The main female character's name is Cassandra. Cassandra is an attorney based in San Francisco, and she has the conflict of career versus vulnerability, professional reputation versus unexpected condition. She also has to heal family wounds that were never settled. The main male character's name is Alec. He has redemption versus self-protection as his conflict. He also has the image that the people around town know him for versus his private image and his private longing. We'll come back to Cassandra and Alec later on. Conflict of choice for me creates chemistry. It creates chemistry because chemistry is not just attraction, it's the tension, it's the friction, it's the two people wanting something but not being sure that they can have it. Conflict of choice creates longing, hesitation, emotional pull. That moment where everything shifts. And this is what keeps readers turning the page and romance moviegoers from continuing to watch the movie. You can spot the conflict of choice by asking yourself a simple question. What does the character want and what is standing in their way? If the answer is emotional, personal, or deeply human, that's the conflict of choice. If the answer forces the character to grow, that's a powerful one. In this series, I'm thinking that this will help you as a romance viewer, reader, or a person that just likes to see the behind the scenes story of authors, understand the emotional framework behind romance stories. I'm also wanting to share the tools that I use when I write my own stories and when I'm doing my own brainstorming processes. Because let's remember, I'm just as much of a romance reader as I am a romance writer. Now, if you like this video and you want to continue seeing stories like this, then subscribe. Like this video so it can be shared with other viewers on the algorithm. And let's continue delving into the conflict of choice.